Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. The other half of my most recent Noble Knight order was Corsair Leader from DVG, the World War II Pacific Theater Solitaire game. In this video, you can probably guess what we're going to do here. We're going to crack this open and see what's in the box. Let's take a look at the back. Flying is hours of boredom sprinkled with a few seconds of sheer terror. Gregory Pappy Boyington, U.S. Military, U.S. Marine Corps. Corsair Leader places you in command of a U.S. Navy or U.S. Marine squadron in the hostile skies of World War II in the Pacific. We have also added special United States Army Air Force missions to add to the Pacific experience. Corsair Leader includes a total of 13 campaigns stretching from Pearl Harbor to Okinawa, including special campaigns Black Sheep Squadron, Intercept Yamamoto, Defend Wake Island, and Defend Pearl Harbor. There are many different types of aircraft included in the game: F-4U Corsairs, F-4F Wildcats, F-6F Hellcats, F-2A Buffaloes, SB-2U Vindicators, SB-2C Helldivers, TBD Devastators, TBF Avengers, and SBD Dauntlesses. You also get to pilot U.S. Army Air Force, P-38 Lightnings, P-40 Warhawks, and B-25 Mitchells. Corsair Leader is a solitaire game that you can also play cooperatively. The built-in game system generates the missions and controls the opposing forces. This means you can play the game at your own pace, whenever and wherever you choose. Good luck, Commander. And like with Pacific Tide, this one is not shrink-wrapped, but there is plastic wrap on here. So we're going to get this off. By any means necessary, of course. Preferably, that doesn't involve a little extra ingredient, a little secret ingredient, aka blood. There's the plastic wrap off of Corsair Leader. So let's crack this open and see what's all in here. And, oh, we are greeted by quite a sort job. So we've got some of the Corsairs, our pilots. Looks like our sights. Ooh, actually, I think these are sorted out mostly by year. Well, oh no, they're not sorted out by year. Never mind. So we've got a bag of sights there. We've got another one here. These will probably need to get sorted out by year ultimately. Looks like we've got all of our chits sorted out and actually scattered around, which is a little annoying, but I can deal with that. Then we've got some of our munitions. We've got munitions scattered everywhere here. This is going to need to get sorted. Our 2D10s. The planes at least seem to be reasonably sorted out. We've got our Lightnings, our Devastators, the Buffaloes, and the Vindicators. I think I probably spoke a little bit too soon. Actually, I spoke too soon about this being sorted because we've got cards everywhere. We've got planes everywhere. But at least everything's already been punched out. Then we've got our event cards and our targets, presumably. Those will need to get sleeved. Oh, and we've got a patch in here. VMF 214 Black Sheep. Not sure what the significance is of that, but cool. We've got the rule book, which we'll give our cursory thumb through at the end. We've got the player log. I was able to find that digitally already. A rules summary, which should make learning this game very quick. I don't think this. Nope, this most likely didn't come with Corsair Leader retail. This is just in my copy. We'll get that out of the way. We'll get all of this out of the way. So I can lay the board out. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to sit flat. And it's got a little bit of gloss to it, as you can see when I get it too near the light. At least too near that light that's on that side of the camera. So there is a little bit of gloss, but it's actually not terrible in the grand scheme of things. I do like how it's got the turn sequence essentially listed out. So that's very handy, which means I can grab one of my arrow tokens and put that down there, and then put that down so I can walk myself through the turn. We've also got the dogfight reference. That is glossy, but I think it's hitting the... That's glossy as well. I had it up to the light there. Okay. Then we've got our pilot skills. Not double-sided. Player help sheet. Also not double-sided. Key terms. Not double-sided as usual. Then we start getting to the campaigns. Luzon, which is an introductory. I really wish it had a listing of the targets. I'm sure I can find that on the Geek. Not double-sided. How to play linked campaigns. Wake Island. Battle of Lake Gulf. Battle of the Coral Sea. Operation Vengeance. Guadalcanal, which you might remember if you're following my playthrough off and on of Mag 23 Guadalcanal from Historic Wings. There's actually a listing of the bandits that are also in there, so probably by the year. New Georgia. Sumatra. Okinawa. The Battle of Midway. Pearl Harbor with a long campaign length. Battle of Midway for the Marines. Rabaul. New Britain. This one's a fold-out. And Black Sheep Squadron. Then we've got carrier operations. Island operations. And the glossy player log. This is in the style of paper I've never liked. But let's bring the rulebook in shot. We'll zoom in on that, and we'll give that our cursory thumb through. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of me cussing and swearing with what's all in here for Corsair Leader. Okay, just explaining how everything works. I'm just kind of looking with a little bit of panic at the at all those chits that are going to need to get sorted. I'm not going to get to all of that tonight, most likely. How to set up the campaign. Okay. Okay. Looks like dogfighting is going to be a thing here as well. Here are ground attacks. Just explaining how everything works. Debriefing. Okay. Optional rules, Kickstarter editions. List of the Kickstarter backers. Actually. Just looking, seeing if I recognize anybody. Okay. But that, at any rate, is everything in the box. Once I get this all organized, well, organized as it mostly was, not organized how I want it organized, because organized how it's organized right now and organized how I want it organized are definitely two very different organized, and that's why I like to do these deep product unboxings, to give me a look at the condition of everything and figure out if I want to do anything different with it. And with this copy of Corsair Leader from DVG, I do want to do something different from it, but I'm not going to see to that tonight, most likely. I do have one more product unboxing I want to get to, though, so we'll probably see to that here in a little bit. Thank you for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.